Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? It is Friday. For those of you that work Monday through Fridays, woo! It's time for the weekend. For those that work the weekends, happy Friday. I worked shift work, and so when everybody go happy Friday, I'm going okay. I work tomorrow. My Friday is on Monday or whatever. So on Mondays, I'd be going to them, "Happy Friday!" And they'd look at me like I was strange. But anyway, welcome, welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're here today. Let's just check out everything and make sure it is doing good. Let's see here. This one's being a little ornery. Won't let me check it. We'll get it. There we are. We look fantastic. We are over here on YouTube. I'm going to like it. I'm going to share it to, the Twixiverse and the Threadosphere. So I am live. Let's put a space in there because we want to try to have the best grammar possible. Why? Because I kind of am I'm not kind of, I'm a secret grammar police and I correct everyone's spelling and grammar in my head. I at least have enough tact to not say it out loud usually. Um, but yes, I am part of the grammar police. So we have it shared here on Twix. Now let's go over to Threads and post it over there. And here we go. It's posted over there. And we can close that and we can close this. And now we can do our poll. Our poll is because today is Slinky Day. You guys remember, I hope most of you guys remember that Slinky toy. Um, I'm going to just stick this picture over here real fast um, of the, let's go there. This is what the Slinky toy looks like. And this is from where I get some of my celebrations. This is nationaltoday.com. And it says the Slinky is observed on August 30th every year. It is a day set aside to honor a Toy Hall of Fame superstar that appeared by chance but captured the imagination of children all around the country. Richard James, an American naval engineer, designed the Slinky toy in 1943 in Philadelphia, and it has been around for more than 6 decades. In the toy market, it was an instant hit, selling out in a matter of hours. Slinky Day honors the Slinky by allowing children to enjoy Slinky stunts, race with Slinkies, or simply untangle Slinkies as they knot, twist, and spiral. So, Slinky Day is today. Let me put this back where it needs to go because I do um, do this. So, okay, because it is National Slinky Day, we have a poll. I like playing with this toy best, and they're all old vintage toys. We have jacks, marbles, the Slinky, and pickup sticks. Which toy did you like playing best? What is it? Slinky, Slinky. I can, the song for the commercial. I remember the commercials, and they'd have them walking down the stairs and stuff like that. Yes. So, okay, everybody, here is our daily affirmation for today. The black sheep of the family usually turns into the goat, greatest of all time. Yes. So that is our our daily affirmation for today. Think upon that. If you are the black sheep of the family, maybe you're the goat. So here we go. We have Sci-Fi Mommy saying, "Happy Friday!" to Mrs. Dadman Walking. Happy Friday to you too, Sci-Fi. I hope your Friday is finding you well. We have Snortapoopus Q Burr saying, "Hello, humans and other critters." And I say, hello to you, Snortapoopus. I hope you are doing well. We have Sashi It is 10:05 p.m. in your neck of the woods. Good evening to you. I hope you are doing well this evening. I hope your Friday was a wonderful and uneventful in the sense of nothing bad happening. So, happy Friday evening to you. And let's see, we have Stream Elements and we have SiriBot and we have I believe JPRPH1. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well. And yes, Davin says tomorrow is the real first day of college football. Go Gators! Forget the U. Oh, well, I'm glad your reception's good. I hope it lasts. No, you is Grandma Police. Yes, I am Sashi. I am. I have a pen that says I am secretly correcting your grammar. And I will say I am not I do not always use proper grammar. So sometimes I even correct my um self. Snorter Pooper says my favorite childhood toy was an assault rifle. And Sashi used to play with marbles, but then I lost them. And it's Friday. Yes, eat something fried today. And we have Connie Cleary. Hello to you. I hope you are well this a fine morning. The U are the Miami Hurricanes. We thank you for clarifying. I had no idea. I just figured it'd eventually come out. So okay, everybody. So I like this one. The black sheep of the family usually turns into the goat. Greatest of all times. So that is our positive thought for today. I hope you like it. And Sci-Fi says, I think I lost my marbles when I had kids. Maybe, maybe. And don't forget that Tuesday at 1 p.m. I will be building the Rainbow Falcon. It is from the 3-in-1 kit that has the unicorn, um, peacock, and the seahorse. This was a mock that, oh gosh, wish I could remember his name. I will absolutely credit him um, on Tuesday. He graciously provided the plans for this for free. I would have paid for it because I think it's really kind of cool. Um, so yes, our Millennium Falcon mock um, on Tuesday at 1 p.m. I believe that is all the promos. Nope, I do have one more. Speaking of college football, Dadman, here is your guys' show. Bucky and Dadman Walking. Yes, I put Bucky first. Um, Bucky's Crafting and Dadman Walking are doing the 2024 SEC and Michigan College Football Weekly. It's every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, unless, life happens and it has to change. But just count on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Mark it on your calendar. Set your alarm on your phone. Go over to his channel and set the notifications to watch the 2024 SEC and Michigan College Football Weekly. It was a blast. And I'm going to tell you, I did not always watch Dad Man's football channels. I had them on and they were kind of in the background, but I actually enjoyed this one. Um, and Bucky is kind of new at football, knows some football, and it's also going to have some tutorials in there, some things about rules, plays, things that they, just some 101. Um, so I think that's really neat too. Um, so go over there, check it out Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Now for sure I know that that's all that I did. Yes. So, excuse me. So that is all of that. I think we have gotten our chat done. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah. So it is time for you know it, you love it, or you kind of cringe when I say this. It is da 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 puzzle time. Da 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 puzzle time. Yes, everybody, I am so sorry. It is now puzzle time. We've got to get our brain cells working. We've got our coffee to get us up, but now let's get our brains working um, this morning. So I hope you guys help me out. Let's see how the poll is going. Let's see. Da, 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 da. We have, I like playing with this toy best. Boy, and all of them have gotten um, someone's picked it. 8 votes. Slinky is number 1. Then we have marbles and jacks and pickup sticks are third. I love playing all of these games. Marbles probably was the least because I wasn't at very good aim. I loved playing jacks, and I see that there is a kind of another version of jacks where we used the ball. I don't know how you guys play, but we had like a little rubber ball, and you would throw the kind of throw the jacks on the ground, and then you would toss the ball up in the air. The ball would hit the ground. You'd pick up your jack and catch the ball. Well, I've seen some where they just throw it down and then they um, pick up what they pick it up. I can't pick it up and they have to toss it on the back of their hand or do something. Oh, it's on the back of their hand and they have to flip it and catch one or something. It's really, really very, um, it's an interesting variation of the game. So let's do our daily sequence and our first word today. Let's see, what shall it be? Oh, yes, there is that marble board. Oh, by the way, hello, Penny. I apologize for not saying hello. I saw your name and I said hello in my brain, but I didn't. So you do get a pop up on the brain because I messed up. And there is JPRPH1. Hello. And I need to remember to put look for you on Discord. So I'm going to write a note real quick here because I tend to forget. JPRH1 Discord. Okay, so I've got that there. And here we go. Snorter, why you snuffling, Snorter Poop? Is everything okay? And Penny says the marble board game of aggravation. I like Chinese checkers too. You no, you didn't. Really? I'm sorry. Dadman says just saw a pit viper near the building. Will DM you the pic. Are you serious? Wow. Yes, I want to see this picture because I'll share it. You're gonna do it. I'm assuming you're gonna send it on the X. Yeah, I don't see the picture yet. I need to see this picture. I need to see this picture because your versions of Jax is called Batu Saramban. Batu Saramban. Let's look here. I always check to make sure. Yes, that's the one where they have the rocks, a little ball, something. I believe this is kind of the game I was thinking about. You use 5, oh, yes, okay. Okay. So here is, it says, I'm gonna show you, let's put this over here and then we'll just read it. Point. This is from We Folk Art, a homeschool companion. I homeschooled, so um, I think that's cool. Um, it says, Batu Serabum is a traditional Malaysian game played on playgrounds and at home. The game can be played by individuals or with a group of friends. It's similar to the game of jacks, where an object is tossed into the air, items are gathered on the ground, and the tossed item is caught. Unlike jacks, there is no ball, and traditionally players use 5 stones they have collected. Other my mouth is not working today. Other natural objects like seeds, bits of wood, dry clay can be used. They also have little cloth sacks which contain seeds or beads are often used in place of stones. So they say this is one version. You have your rocks or your stones in your hands. You throw all 5 stones in the air, catch one of the stones before it hits the ground. This is your tossing stone. From this point on, throw the tossing stone into the air and pick up one ground stone, then catch the tossing stone before it hits the ground. Oh, okay. So instead of bouncing it on the ground, you toss it in there and it doesn't hit the ground. And then once you get all 5 stones, so they have all these different levels. So anyway, there is kind of like a version of that game. I'll have to look at that, research that one. That one looks really, really kind of cool. So, and let me look and see if he sent this picture. I don't, did you send it on Twix? There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody, here's the snake. This is from Dad Man. Okay, that's kind of scary. I'm glad it was asleep. And we have Raymond Feliciano saying, hello, King Dolphin TV. And we have Tina the Naughty Dragon saying hello. This is a snake, Dadman. It's by Dadman's where he's working. I hope you use the Zoom because snakes can strike. They can extend their entire body when they strike. So be very careful. So yes, that is kind of scary. That is a snake by Dadman's work. That's oh, scary, scary. I don't. I respect snakes. Um, I'm not. I like to avoid them at all costs because I cannot tell which ones are venomous and which ones are not. I don't want to kill them. I just don't want to be near them. So we have a bunch of hellos here. Yeah, no step on snake. And so people say, I don't like snooks. They said, who is they? The infamous they. Said it's a pit viper and venomous. Yes, I use Zoom and now parked on a bench for a few more break minutes. Um, Oops. And Dadman keeps looking for gators in the lake. Yes, if there's any, well, any body of water, guys, in Florida, there could be an alligator. I actually saw an alligator. There was a gutter in a neighborhood, and water was rushing in the gutter, and there was an alligator in it. So, um, yep, any body of water in the state of Florida, you assume that there's gators in it. Well, it was a retention pond, but it was a body of water. I know, and Tina says, I never bite unless you want me to. Eyebrows wiggling. I always say, I don't bite hard. And Sashi says that Lucid Software had a video ad called Nope, Ropes, Snakes, and Danger Noodles. Oh my goodness. And Dadman says, my sister had a 4-foot gator under her car. And Mrs., you know how far they are from water. If there's a retention pond anywhere, there are pools. So they had pool in their backyard. So, and Raymond says, Snorterpoopus's partner, Trike, is right behind me. So let's do adieu. Whoops, A-D. I don't know what word that was. A-D-I-E-U. Adieu. And here we go. And Snorterpoopus goes, hail to Trike. So let's see. We have, let's try. How about, no, it won't do Play Doh. How about boats? Boats. Okay, there is an A and an S, and there's a T in the fourth spot. And Dadman says, we'll be in and out lurking, Mrs. Have a great stream, and to all the chat. Thank you very much for that. Oh, Dadman, I got to do this one. In honor of college football starting, today is College Colors Day. Across the U.S., students, parents, families, faculty, fans, and alumni celebrate College Colors Day every year, the Friday before Labor Day. This year, it takes place today, August 30th. Rock, rock your college colors and apparel and show your spirit and school pride. When you go to a college game and you look out all over the stands and on the field with cheerleaders, athletes, faculty, and friends all sporting the school colors, it's hard to be nonchalant because it just looks so cool. So, whether you're still in school or those college days are long behind you, just for today, put on those old college t shirts or watch your favorite college football game. True colors and spirit run deep. So, College Colors Day. So wear your team's colors today. And that was from nationaltoday.com. Well, don't forget, well, it's not College Mascot Day. It's only College Colors Day. But yes, Emma says, don't forget the college mascots. There's some really funny ones out there, I say. What can I? There we go. Just wanted to get my Twitch on a stream so that I could monitor if there are any anybody going over there saying hello. And the Tina's go team, fight team, yay team. Yes. So we have an S and an A that we don't know where they go. Um, So what could this word be? There is the only vowel left is the sometimes Y. And Dadman says, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Plus, reception here is getting wonky. Yeah, buildings do that. So, what could this word be, everybody? It is 25 minutes into the show, 10:25 in my neck of the woods, which is, as you all know, the east coast of the United States. Woohoo! And it is 10:25 p.m. over in Sashi's neck of the woods, which I don't know what the zone is called, but it is Malaysia. SALT. Whoops, maybe it could be. Let's see. Salty, JP. It is not salty, but okay, the S is in the middle, so it's blank ASTY. It could be hasty or pasty. Which one do you want us to use? Hasty or pasty? The S is in the third spot. So let's try since can't be party. We have an S. So everyone is doing the P. So I'm going to say pasty. And it was pasty. We have B from O. Hey, Mrs. in chat, listening while heading to my appointment. Just a healthy checkup, nothing serious. They're important, yes. Tasty could have been tasty too. Oh, there was so many words there, but it was pasty. We have an I in the middle, and there is an L. Thank you all. How many people are watching over on YouTube? Well, people that are watching, thank you. And we have 14 votes. And let's see, Marbles is in the lead now with Slinky, and then Jax and Pickup Sticks are in third. Pickup Sticks was vicious because you kind of drop the sticks and then you pick them up, and the object is you don't move the other sticks. And oh my gosh, some of my family members, they were like staring, and if they thought it moved a micrometer, they were like, it moved, and it's like, no, it didn't move. But it's part of the game, isn't it? We have 11 watching. We have 12 likes. Thank you guys very much for that. And let's see if we can figure out what this word is. There is an I. The I is the only vowel. So, hmm. Can't be wild, WHILE, because there's no E. There is an L. Is an L. Is it like a GLI? Can't be glint, GLINT, because there's no T. Chill. What a good word. Chill or grill. Oh, it could be both of those. And playing down under, hello to you. So let's see. The first one was chill. So let's let's Rebecca try chill. Whoops, let's spell it correctly. Chill. It wasn't chill, but there is a C at the beginning. And the L is in the second spot. So it's SCICLI. I think I know what the word is. Well, there's a couple words it could be. Let's see which one you guys guess. And playing down under is marbles for the win. We have a bunch of hellos. So yay. So Marbles has got another vote. So Marbles is increasing its lead with 15 votes. All right. So anybody have a climb? There's no E. There's no E. So if you look, these letters here that are faded out have been used and they're not in the word. The green ones are where they belong. The yellow is not in the correct spot, and white the white letters here are letters you can use. So um, we have click. See if it is click. It was click. The other word I was thinking of was cliff. So we have a B in the second, L in the third, and then there is an E and a U. The E cannot be in the fourth spot. The U cannot be at the end. And Connie says, I'll be listening mode at times, waiting on my dermatology appointment to start. I need to make a dermatology appointment. Blues. There's no S, but I wonder if it could be bluer. Nope, the L is in the third spot. Oh, I think I know what this word is. Um, there is a vowel in the second spot. Today is, let's see what today is. National Toasted Marshmallow Day. Um, that could have been a good poll question. National Toasted Marshmallow Day celebrates one of America's favorite fire roasted treats. Be sure to stock up on marshmallows so you can celebrate. Get your friends together and gather up some firewood, grab a few long sticks and a bag of marshmallows. Then make plans for a great night. Toasted marshmallows are a special part of summer evenings around the bonfire. Also, what better way to kick off a long weekend than to enjoy a delicious, warm, gooey, toasted marshmallow? Add a pair of graham crackers and a chocolate bar and ask for some more. Oh, that's so funny. So, this could be Snow Purpose does not like mushrooms. Bulge, yes, I believe the word is bulge. 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 And it was bulge. Yay, Snow Purpose. And then we have an S, an A, and then an E in the fourth, and then there is a D that we do not know where it goes. It can either go in the third or fifth spot. Um, there's a couple words here that it could be. So let's see. Which one it is. Now, for those of you that like marshmallows, if you like them toasted, do you like it just lightly toasted where it doesn't really warm up the center? Do you like it toasted where that you can take off that top layer and eat it and then it's gooey inside? Or do you like it burnt? There's some people that love it burnt. I like toasting it, eating off the hard um, outer shell that was created, and then I like toasting it again. Yes. National Toasted Marshmallow Day. What a cool day. That was from National Day Calendar, by the way. Another place where I do get my source of information. Saved. 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 It's not saved. So it could be, I think it is thawed. Plain Governor says, I like almost everything almost burnt. Hey, that was a good, that you had a choice of two, sawed or saved. It was a 50-50. So this one has a P at the beginning, an L in the third, and then there's a T, I, and an O in this one. The Playing Down Under likes everything almost burnt. I like to try to toast it all around evenly. Um, And Tina's tail. Dragon chases own tail. So we have a P and then an L. We still have 15 votes on our um, poll. Today is Frankenstein Day. Um, we celebrate, um, and we being National Today, are celebrating with all the details surrounding this classic novel. Can you believe it's been over 200 years since the original Frankenstein story was published? That's 2 centuries since a young scientist named Victor Frankenstein breathed life into his very own creature, the monster, and led to countless Halloweens of young children covered in green paint with box shaped foreheads. So, Frankenstein Day, and celebrated on the day of Mary Shelley's birthday. Frankenstein is considered one of the most important science fiction pieces ever written. It tells the tale of a young scientist named Victor Frankenstein who is fascinated with the creation of life. He conducts an experiment where, using a variety of human parts, he's able to bring life to a creature, which would later be known as the monster. The story then follows Victor and the monster's tumultuous connection as both seek the secret to peace and happiness. Sorry, I was just reading to see if there was really anything else more to say. Mary Shelley's A Frankenstein. Frankenstein Day today from nationaltoday.com. Anyone have, let's see, pilot. Soda Poopus and Plankton Under both said pilot, and the Plankton Under says jinx. And Sashi says one of our popular grilled dishes is ikan pari bakar. I'm going to star that one because, whoops, I want to come back to that. If you're blue and don't know how to go to where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz. I can't. I totally lost the tune, but yes, that is an Younger Frankenstein from Mel Brooks. Yeah, Fallout Dave. Hello, hello to you. So we have the word pilot. Pilot, pilot. It is pilot. Well, now this one we only have one letter, so I'll type that one in. Tool, and then we have a Y and an E. The E is not in the fourth spot, and that's all that we have for this word. So let's see if you guys can figure out what it is. Let's go back to this one, and let's see the Ikan Paribakar. I can't. I can. There we go. I love predictive text. Mmm. Grilled stinger. Ooh. And yes, here's our favorite a website. So we will go over here. Let's pop that here. There's that lovely looking grilled. What is it? Grilled stingray. Okay. Okay. I love you too. So here we go. Let me put this up here so you guys can see the name of it better. But it is a grilled stingray. It's marinated with a blended chili paste and herbs before being wrapped in banana leaves. It is then grilled to perfection and eaten with a spicy and tangy dip. So let's go ahead and put this over in the chat. So if anybody wants to prepare it, they can. And I'm going to take a few seconds while you guys are looking at that most yummy, yummy thing. Add this to my recipe book. I do have a digital recipe book, which is really, really cool. It um, easily allows you to save recipes from websites, cookbooks, and the like. I will also hop over to Discord really fast. And let's see, where are we? Malaysian foods. And we will add this one to the list. Oh, yum. There we go. So that is done. Let's make sure we don't, there, we did not lose anything. So that yummy dish, everybody, looks so good. You have not failed us yet, Sashi. Have not failed us yet. We have uh, playing done undergoing a yummo, and we have just found out it's a bad thing to catch your tail when chasing it. Ouch. Yes, yes, it is. So that is that lovely dish. Um, let's look at the. It has shrimp paste, lemongrass, shallots, garlic, uh, galange, which I'm not quite sure what that is, chili, turmeric, oil, tamarind, water, salt, sugar, fish, banana leaves, and calamansi. So there we go. And there she's those pictures of her preparing it. There's the fish with the leaves and herbs. Okay, that looks really good. That's before it's prepared. Oh my goodness, yummy, yummy. So we have someone had said Mary, Fallout Dave, Mary, Merry, Mary. It's not Mary, but we've gotten all the others. And the playing down under says, I like catching my tail. Tina, it feels good. And Soda Poopers, my tail is too short to chase. LOL. Galangal looks like ginger, but it has an earthy taste. Interesting. I wonder, I think so many of these spices and things, it's so nice now. Let's try fairy. Yes, fairy. Um, that is with the Asian markets. Um, and even in some local, I say local, chains, grocery store chains, they have their international sections are getting quite large, and they the variety is really, really good there. We have a small Asian market at the front of our subdivision, which I'm going to go to today because my youngest wants to make masubi. I think I pronounced that correctly. All of a sudden, my brain is going, is that correct way to say it? But yes, so I need to go and get some nori or seaweed up there. We have shook from Snorter Poopa's Cuba, and it was shook, and we have bloat, and we have a hello and good morning to Q's Hannah Balking Gaming. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. We have Curtis Selby, morning, lurking, and napping. We'll have a wonderful nap, and we have Hannah Balking over on Twitch. Hello. Do you still have the emote? Can you talk, or is it only an emote? Oh, come on. I change it and then they change it back, my bots. Let me take this out of emote. Oh, so frustrating. There we go. Now you can speak over there on Twitch. Now I have given you a voice. Oh, yes, Curtis, vacation equals napping. Absolutely. And we have hellos and we have the word slush picking by us. Fallout Dave. So let's see if that word is slush. Slush. It was slush. And then we have an S at the beginning, a T at the end, and an E and a C. Yes. Yes, I sit here and when the show starts, I take the emote only off, and then my bot puts it back on. So I should just ignore it and let my bot do its job. Sometimes I don't trust it, and I need to trust my bots. So we have an E and a C that we're not sure. The E has to be in the middle because if you look here, the E cannot be here because there's a yellow E here, and the yellow E here means it cannot be here. So it has to be here. So we have an S blank E blank T. Dent. It has to have a C in it, but I think you're on the right track. Just put a C in one of those spots, and I think that will be the word. Let's see what other celebration. It's International Whale Shark Day. The bunnies have got Easter sewn up, and Christmas is all about Rudolph. So it's only fair that everyone's favorite fish, the whale shark, gets a bite at the cherry. Okay, and that's from daysoftheyear.com. I guess I had nothing else to say. International Whale Shark Day has been designated so that we can celebrate and increase awareness about these amazing sea dwelling creatures. So the Whale Shark Day is has Labor Day weekend in the United States. We need to protect and conserve the whale shark as their numbers are declining. These gentle giants fascinate aquatic enthusiasts and marine biologists alike. Yet it is up to us to make sure that their numbers increase and their futures are protected. That is what International Whale Shark Day is all about. Whale sharks are incredible to look at and even more fascinating to learn about. However, they are becoming endangered. They are actually one of the most vulnerable marine animals according to the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Are they sharks or are they whales? A whale shark is a shark. In fact, a whale shark is the biggest living species of shark on our planet. They can grow 14 meters in length as well as weighing an average of 12 tons. Despite the fact that they are big, their teeth are very small, measuring only 6 millimeters in length. One of the most fascinating facts about whale sharks is that they all have a unique pattern. The skin of a whale shark is fully unique, just like the fingerprint of a human. This gives researchers the ability to run visual analytics on a whale shark so that they can identify and track it correctly. One of the reasons why whale sharks are so vulnerable is because they move at shallow depths and they move slowly in the ocean. They prefer to roam seas that have around a 50-meter depth, despite the fact that they can dive up to 1,000 meters. In terms of speed, they swim at approximately 5 kilometers per hour. Because of this, they're highly vulnerable to getting caught in fishing nets and ship collisions. So International Whale Shark Day is celebrated today. So we have, let's see, Scent, Scent, Scent from All Out Dave. And with this is Smock. Beavermo says, here in a little while, we are heading to Clear Creek Camping Reserve up near Jasper, Alabama. Have a fun. Have fun. A lot of my family is camping this weekend. And Sashi says, whale sharks can be found in Malaysia between March and June. And playing down under says a whale shark swallowed Jonah. Not really sure what swallowed Jonah. What kind of creature? And we have Curtis taking a nap and going whale sharks. And some hellos. This is smock. Then we have gloss, and then we have S, and then a R in the third, and then a Y, U, and P. Let's see what other days we have. We have, let's see, International Cabernet Sauvignon Day. The world celebrates International Cabernet Sauvignon Day every year on August 30th. And this is from nationaltoday.com. This holiday honors the fine quality and deep berry flavor that have come to define Cabernet Sauvignon wines. This grapevine variety dates back to the 17th century, the offspring of a chance crossing between the Cabernet Franc and the Sauvignon Blanc. Cabernet Sauvignon is now one of the most renowned grape varieties and is synonymous with class and refined taste. Pinky out, as Dadman would say. Overall, Cabernet Sauvignon deserves more than just a day to celebrate its enduring legacy. So, International Cabernet Sauvignon. Sauvignon. If I could say it, we will say it. And we have the word syrup. Yes, the next um oh, the next word is syrup from Fallout Dave, I think. Uh, oops, I spelled syrup wrong. Let's see, I'm trying. The world's oldest living vertebrate is a Greenland shark. Because radiocarbon dating does not produce exact dates, they believe that she could have been as young as 272 or as old as 512, but she was most likely somewhere in the middle, so about 400. The Greenland shark, according to the BBC. Yes. So we have the word twist. Twist. Then we have a I in the second, a T in the fifth, and then there's an E, a G, and an H. Let's see. We have Amigunya Day. Every culture has at least one fried bread dish. For South Africa, that's the amangwane. Um, find a South African restaurant or try making your own at home. Have you ever tasted amangwane? It's a popular South African fried bread snack. I'm going to get a picture of it so that I can show it to you. I'm going to show you one that has been open. Ah, here's a good picture. I can make it bigger. So that is what I am talking about. Let's find the this is from daysoftheyear.com, by the way. It's a okay, so have you ever tasted a manguine? It's a popular South African fried bread snack. People often enjoy it for breakfast or as a quick bite. Vendors fill it with savory fillings like minced meat or cheese. It's crispy outside and soft inside, make it a delicious treat. Did you know that yes, there's a day, we're talking about it right now. Um, Why do they celebrate this day? This is very interesting. It started in 1956 in a show of strength and unity. Women in Johannesburg stood up against unfair laws, sparking a movement for change. Their courage and fight for rights are the heart of the Among Amongwenye Day, making it a symbol of solidarity and justice. It's a day to remember the power of standing together and the impact of raising our voices. So, how do people celebrate this significant day? By diving into the delicious world of Amongwenye, of course. Whether you're near a South African eatery or in your kitchen, it's a call to explore this culinary gem. So there we go. That looks absolutely delicious. So there we go. Maybe I should look for a recipe because we're all about food, are we not? Um, let's see how to make. Try to find one that's not a YouTube video. I think we have one here. Let's look at this one. Hmm. Let's see if we can find a good recipe for this, or maybe I'll have to just do it afterwards. Sometimes it's hard to find. You know what? I'll just look for it later. Oh, here's a good recipe. Okay, I found the recipe. I'm going to post this in the link of the chat so that you guys can create it if you like. And hey, Notorial Lifeform, how are you doing? Um, Sashi says the immortal jellyfish beats everything. Oh, I didn't mean to pop that up. Let's remove that real quick here. We're supposed to have actually. You know what? I think I accidentally deleted the game. Yes, I did. So let's go ahead and get the game back on the channel here so we can look at. Oh, that's not what I want to do either. Oh, let's get the right button here. So let's just flop this back over here like that, and we'll hit continue, and then we'll add it back to the stage. There we go. And we have Notorial Lifeform saying hello to you, and the word is 8. I believe you are correct. And yum, 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 yum. And let's see, and there is that recipe. Do I have a cooking stream? No. I should do a cooking stream and do some of these foods. I think that would be fun. So we have EIGHT8, but we love talking about food, playing down under. That's part of the thing. I love, even if I don't ever cook it, I love looking at new foods. We have an O in the third, an E in the fifth, and there's an R, a D, and a V. So I just like talking about food. So it is a just something that I like. So here we're going to put that over in our Discord, and then I will put it in my playing down under. Yeah, a lot of times I will say yes. Yes, I do need to put on my list. That would be fun to do, but cooking streams are hard. Cooking streams are hard to do. Um, having the cameras and everything, it's very, very involved. Very involved. So we have a O and an E, and then we have an R, D, and a V. Let's looking to see what else we have to do. I think we only have one more celebration here before we get to our birthdays. So let's see. The word is drove. I drove. I might try to figure out how to do one, but it's down the line. Raymond says, Mrs. When I can talk her into it, we have a cooking with Sandra segment. Um, my kitchen is the size of a hallway. So if I did that, I don't remember what the last word was, but I just typed it in. We have feast. Speaking of food, we have feast was our word. This has one more letter, tulip. Then we have a ILL in the middle with an A and a V. Um, yeah, doing a cooking show is difficult. Um, a lot of preparing. And like I say, I don't have my biggest problem is I don't have kitchen space. Um, I have a galley kitchen. Like I said, about one person can really work in their best. So, but it would be fun. I like to do some. I have to figure out easy ways to do it, or at least make them and show you that I've made them. Yum. This word is a villa, Villa, and then we have place, and then we have a sheer, and then we have a coral, and then earlier someone said this word. I believe it was Sashi. Um, Patty, Patty, and then we have fourth and brisk. These are all automatically in here because we've used almost every letter. So eased, based. Then we have a IS in the second and third, a Y at the end, and a W and a P. So I believe, wait, we do have one more. National Holistic Pet Day. Mind, body, spirit, fetch. Fetch. When it comes to the well being of our pets, any kind of movement is game, even fetch. On August 30th, we can share valuable insights to help our pets have a more fulfilling life on National Holistic Pet Day. A holistic approach to well being is nothing new for humans, but applying the lifestyle to household pets is still a growing trend. It starts with the basics of good nutrition, lots of physical exercise, and even mental stimulation. Animals need to be mentally active and challenged, or they risk listlessness and boredom. Take some time to learn about caring for your pet with the same generosity you give your own mind, body, and spirit. And that was from nationaltoday.com. So, yes. So we have Snorterpoopus holds out his food dish. Do you want to be cared for holistically, Snorterpoopus? Snorterpoopus says wispy, and Playing Down Under says piswy. I will go with the first one, wispy. And then we have guys, and then our last word is choke. Oh goodness. So that is our puzzle for today. We finished it in 34 minutes, 54 seconds. It took us from the start of the show an hour and 5 minutes to complete this puzzle, but that was a lot of chatting and fun in between there. So here we go. Here's our words. Let's see if I can do them in one breath. Here we go. Pasty click, bulge, solid, pilot, tool, fairy, shock, eight, twist, syrup, plus, smock, scent, slush, bloat, drove, stuck, feast, tulip, villa, place, sheer, coral, choke, guys, wispy, base, ease, brisk, fourth, and patty. Woohoo! Yay! We completed the puzzle. Life is a good. Yay, yay, yay. We can close this. And thank everybody for helping me with that puzzle. We have got 19 votes in our poll. I like playing with this toy best. Marbles is still in the lead. Slinky is still second, and Jacks and Pickup Sticks are third. Thank you, 19 people who are voting. We have 13 people watching, and we have, let's see how many likes we have. We have 15 likes. Thank you guys very much for all the support there. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Well, it is time for our birthdays. Today is August 30th. It's Friday. And we have some neat birthdays. I got to turn the light on so I can see. So here we go. Here is our birthday celebrations. Oh, wait, I got a piece of dust in my eye. Oh my gosh, I'm falling apart, everybody. Whoops. You know, when you don't put it up on the screen, nobody can see it. And it looks beautiful, but nobody sees it. Okay, so here is our birthdays today. Let's get everything back here. Let's put that. Let's put that. Let's put our banner. So here we go. Happy birthday! August 30th birthdays. Who is our first birthday recipient today? I don't know. Do you know? Playing Down Under is Jacks is a cool game, but Marbles is just too good. I like them because they're just simple, easy games. You don't need a lot of stuff to do them, um, and they're just fun. They're just fun. That's my thoughts about it. So our birthdays for today. Let's see who is our first birthday recipient. Um, we've already talked about her a little bit. Mary Shelley passed away at 53 years old. She was an English novelist who wrote the Gothic novel Frankenstein, or as it was called, the modern Prometheus. It is considered an early example of science fiction. She also edited and promoted the works of her husband, the romantic poet and philosopher Percy Shelley. Her father was the political philosopher William Goodwin, and her mother was the philosopher and women's rights advocate Mary Wollstonecraft. In 1814, she began a romance with one of her father's political followers, Percy Shelley, who was already married. Together with her stepsister, Claire, she and Percy left for France and traveled through Europe. Upon their return to England, she was pregnant with Percy's child. Over the next 2 years, she and Percy faced ostracism, constant debt, and the death of their prematurely born daughter. They married in late 1860 um, after Percy's wife passed away. In 1816, the couple and Mary's stepsister famously spent a summer with Lord Byron and John William Polidori near Geneva, Switzerland, where Shelley conceived the idea for her novel Frankenstein. The last decade of her life was dogged by illness, most likely caused by the brain tumor, which killed her at the age of 53. Mary Shelley, an English novelist. And we have a Vigilante Williamson here. Hello to you. How are you doing today? I hope your Friday is finding you well. We are on our birthday celebrations here, and our next one is, I probably cannot pronounce this name correctly, but we're going to give it a shot. Jacobus Henricus van Hoff. Jacobus Henricus van Hoff. Okie doke. He was a Dutch physical chemist and a Nobel laureate. He passed away at 58 years old. He was a highly influential theoretical chemist of his time. He was the first winner of the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. His pioneering work helped found the modern theory of chemical affinity, chemical equilibrium, chemical kinetics, and chemical thermodynamics. He is also widely considered one of the founders of physical chemistry as the discipline is known today. We have a bunch of hellos. And you have a wonderful day, Connie. Thank you for hanging out. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. And let's see who is our next birthday person today. We have Ernest Rutherford, a New Zealand physicist and another Nobel laureate. He has been described as the father of nuclear physics and the greatest experimentalist since Michael Faraday. In 1908, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, quote, for his investigations into the disintegration of the elements and the chemistry of radioactive substances. He was the first Ocean Nobel laureate and the first to perform the awarded work in Canada. Rutherford's discoveries include the concept of radioactive half life, the radioactive element radon, and the differentiation and naming of alpha and beta radiation. Together with Thomas Royds, Rutherford is credited with proving that alpha radiation is composed of helium nuclei. In 1970, he performed the first artificially induced nuclear reaction by conducting experiments where nitrogen nuclei were bombarded with alpha particles. Hey, Dave C., thank you for stopping by for a quick hello. Don't forget to vote in our poll and hit that like button. I hope your day is finding you well. As a result, he discovered the emission of a subatomic particle, which he initially called the hydrogen atom. That was after he did his little particle bombardment, which it became more accurately called later the proton. He is also credited with developing the atomic numbering system alongside Henry Moseley. His other achievements include advancing the fields of radio communications and ultrasound technology. Ernest Rutherford, 66 years old when he passed away. And we have our third Nobel laureate, Theodore Svenberg, passed away at 86 years old, a Swedish chemist and Nobel laureate. He got his research on colloids and proteins using the ultracentrifuge. He was active at Uppsala University in the mid 1900s to late 40s. While at Uppsala, he started as a docent before becoming the university's physical chemistry head in 1912. Um, After he left Uppsala, he was in charge of the Gustav Werner Institute until 1967. Apart from a Nobel Prize, he was named a foreign member of the Royal Society in 44 and became part of the National Academy of Sciences in 45. Theodore Svedberg got a Nobel Prize for his research on colloids and proteins. We have Shirley Booth, 94 years old when she passed away. She was an actress and one of the 24 performers to achieve the Triple Crown of Acting. She was a recipient of an Academy Award, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, and 3 Tony Awards. She was primarily a theater actress. She began her career on Broadway in 1915. Her most significant success was as Lola Delaney in the drama Come Back Little Sheba, for which she received her second Tony Award. She made her film debut reprising that role in the 1952 film version of the film Come Back Little Sheba, which she won an Academy Award and a Golden Globe. Despite her successful entry into films, she preferred acting on the stage, and she only made 4 more films. But from 1961 to 1966, she played the title role in the sitcom Hazel. I remember watching that show in reruns. She won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards there. She was acclaimed for her performance in the 1966 television production of The Glass Menagerie. Her final role was providing the voice of Mrs. Claus in the 1974 animated Christmas television special, The Year Without a Santa Claus. And Playing Down Under says, Dadman says, hey, Snorter Poopers, I just heard that the cadets at Texas A&M have to stand when that silly collie mascot enters the room. Where does the insanity stop there in College Station? I don't know. And Playing Down Under says, 94, sheesh, what a great age to live to. I think so. I want to live to 90. I want to live to 100. And we have John Mauchley or Mauchley, American physicist, passed away at 72. Um, Along with J. Presper Eckert, he designed the ENIAC, the first general-purpose electronic digital computer, as well as the EDVAC, BINAC, and UNIVAC 1, the first commercial computer made in the United States. Together, Mauchley and Eckert started the first company, the Eckert-Mauchley Computer Corporation, or EMCC, and pioneered fundamental computer concepts, including the stored program, subroutines, and programming languages. Their work influenced an explosion of computer development in the late 40s and all over the world. Sure, whatever you want to make. Whatever you want to make. My youngest is asking if she wants to cook me food. I'm thinking, oh, silly rabbit, yes, cook me some food. I haven't had breakfast yet. And Snorter Pooper says with the mascot situation, there is no end to the silliness. Um, Whatever you make, it's fine. It's fine. And we have Fred McMurray, 83 years old when he passed away. He was an actor. He appeared in more than 100 films and a successful television series in a career that spanned nearly a half a century. His career as a major film leading man began in 1935, but his most renowned role was in the Billy Wilder's film noir Double Indemnity. Double Indemnity, an excellent movie. Everybody, watch it if you can. From 59 to 73, he appeared in numerous Disney films, including The Shaggy Dog, The Absent Minded Professor, Follow Me Boys, and The Happiest Millionaire. And he also was Steve Douglas in the television series My Three Sons. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm sorry. I think that's the theme song to My Three Sons. Sashi says, make enough for the rest of us. And Soda Poopa says, I just watched McMurray in the Cane Mutiny the other day. I mainly remember him from the My Three Sons. And we have Edward Purcell, an American physicist and a Nobel laureate. He shared that with, okay, let's start over, everybody. He's an American physicist, he's an American, excuse me, I got the hiccups, an American physicist who shared the 1952 Nobel Prize for Physics for his independent discovery, published in 1946, of nuclear magnetic resonance in liquids and in solids. Nuclear magnetic resonance, or NMR, has become widely used to study the molecular structure of pure materials and the composition of mixtures. Nobel laureate Edward Purcell. Yes, American. I tell you, I correct my own grammar and pronunciations. I try to anyway. I do the best I can. And then we have William Pop Gates, 82 years old when he passed away, a professional basketball player. He started his professional basketball career with the New York Renaissance, which was the first black owned, all black, fully professional basketball team in history. It was established in October 1923 by Robert Bob Douglas. 7 months before Jackie Robinson made his debut for the Brooklyn Dodgers, Leo Ferris helped usher in a new era of racial integration for professional basketball when he signed Pop Gates, who made his debut for the Tri City Blackhawks in October '46. Gates, along with William Dolly King, were the first two African American players in the National Basketball League in 1946. The National Basketball League later becomes the NBA, or National Basketball Association. Later, Gates played for and coached the Harlem Globetrotters. He is one of the few athletes who went directly from a high school championship team, the Benjamin Franklin um, High School in New York in 1938, to a world professional champion, the New York Rens, or Renaissance, in 1939. Phantom Outsider Hell Chat. Another day of calling in. No news, no work. Next call in Tuesday. Oh well. Well, just enjoy the weekend. It's done. So just enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your weekend. Our next person we have is Maurice Hilleman, an American microbiologist who specialized in vaccinology. He developed over 14 vaccines, an unparalleled record of productivity. According to one estimate, his vaccines saved nearly 8 million lives each year. He has been described as one of the most influential vaccinologists ever. He has been called the, quote, father of modern vaccines. Robert Gallo called Hillman the most successful vaccinologist in history. He has been noted by some researchers as having saved more than any other scientist in the 20th century. Of the four vaccines routinely recommended in American vaccine schedules, Hilleman and his team developed eight of those: measles, mumps, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, chickenpox, Neisseria meningitis, streptococcus pneumonia, and Haemophilus influenza bacteria. He also played a role in the discovery of antigenic shift and drift, the cold producing adenovirus, the hepatitis virus, and the potentially cancer causing virus SV40. Maurice Hellman, 85 years old when he passed away. And we have hellos, and Curtis says, I hope better news is coming soon. I think he just wants any news, Curtis. That's the biggest problem. He doesn't know. Oh, he knows what's going to happen, but it's not official. Is he going back to work? Is he not going back to work? Is he retiring? And then if they're retiring him, or for want of a better word, what happens next? They just He just wants answers. And that sometimes is the most frustrating thing, not getting answers. Angelo Dundee passed away at 90 years old, an American boxing trainer and cornerman. He's internationally known for his work with Muhammad Ali, but he also worked with 15 other world boxing champions, including Sugar Ray Leonard, Sean Manion, Jose Napoles, George Foreman, George Scott, Jimmy Ellis, Carmen Basilio, Luis Manuel Rodriguez, and Willie Pastrano, an American boxing trainer and cornerman. Yes. Phantom Outsider says, Pretty sure I'm going to be put in early retirement via disability, as after you give them return to work forms, you usually don't go on a 5 weeks of admin leave. Yes, that is that. Just give me an answer. I know that's how you feel. I just want an answer. Just let me know. Early retirement or I'm going back to work. We have a Penny. I think were you in the chat earlier? I am not sure. If you were, yes, you were. I did say hello to you. I get my days all confused here. Did I say hello? I said hello yesterday, but am I saying hello today? We have a Laurent de Brunhoff, passed away at 98 years old. He's a French illustrator and author, known primarily for continuing the Babar the Elephant series of children's books that was created by his father, uh, Jean de Brunhoff. The children's classic Babar began as a bedtime story that Cecile de Brunhoff told her young sons, Laurent, Laurent, and Matthew, in 1930 when they were 5 and 4 years old. They loved the story about the little elephant and told their father about the story. Jean de Brunoff, who was an artist, drew pictures for them of the elephant world their mother had described, and he eventually created a book, Histoire de Babar, or The Story of Babar, which was published in 1931. I love the Babar books. Um, he created 6 more books, but 2 of them were only partially colored when he died. After World War II, Laurent, who inherited his father's artistic gift, trained at the Académie de la Grande Chaumière under the painter Orthon Fries and began living as an artist in Montparnasse. But wishing to maintain his tie to his father and the imaginative world of his childhood, he turned back to the character his father had drawn and taught himself to draw in his father's style. Um, Earlier, when he was a teenager, Kristen Nelson asked him to color the several pages that his father left black and white so they could publish them. And that created a partnership with them. Um, Laurent published his own first Babar book, Babar et ses coquins d'Arthur. Babar's cousin, that rascal Arthur, was published in 1946 when Laurent was 21 years old. Debornhoff went on to publish nearly 50 more Babar books, as well as creating children's books with characters of his own invention, Bonhomme and Seraphine, among others. Yes, that's pretty good. He was born into an IP that he actually cared about, and he honored the legacy. Yes, I'm sorry. That just kind of gave me goosebumps. How cool that is. Yeah, he honored the legacy. Then we have Bill Daly, passed away at 91 years old, an American actor and comedian known for his sitcom work as Army Captain Roger Healy on I Dream of Jeannie and as astronaut Tony Nelson's best friend and NASA colleague Roger. He often helped to solve the observed social, military, or other existential dilemmas that Nelson's sultry but naive Jeannie, played by Barbara Eden, would unwittingly cause one or both of them at Cape Kennedy during the early years of NASA's Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo programs. In 1972, 2 years after I Dream of Jeannie was canceled, he was back on television in a non military aviator's uniform as Howard Borden in The Bob Newhart Show. He was a commercial airline navigator who later becomes a co pilot, lives across the hall from Bob Newhart's Bob Hartley character. He frequently pops in to borrow things, mooch a meal, or have the Hartleys take care of his visiting son. His most notable post Newhart role was another supporting character, that of Larry, the psychiatrist on the cult favorite Elf. Jack Riley appeared as an unnamed patient, clearly reprising Elliot Carlin, from The Bob Newhart Show. Alf claimed to have learned all he knew about psychology from watching the early series. Bob Daly, an American actor. Yes, Barbara Eden is still alive. Her birthday is I was it did we already we it was this past week, I believe. Her birthday was. Curtis says I liked Bebar R.I.P. Brunhoff. Yes, I did. I mean, I don't know in reference what that comment is, so I'm not going to post it. Bye, Playing Down Under. Thank you, guys. Love you too. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Our next person is Jack Swigert, 51 years old. Speaking of astronauts, we had a fake astronaut with Bill Daly, a pretend one. Now, this is a real astronaut. He was a NASA astronaut, test pilot, mechanical engineer, aerospace engineer, U.S. Air Force pilot, and politician. In 1970, as command module pilot of the Apollo 13, he became one of 24 astronauts who flew to the moon. Ironically, due to the quote slingshot route around the moon, they chose to safely return to Earth. The Apollo 13 astronauts flew further away from Earth than any other astronaut before or since, though they had to abort the moon landing. Before joining NASA in 1966, Swigert was a civilian test pilot and fighter pilot in the Air National Guard. After leaving NASA, he ran for Senate but lost in a primary election against Bill Armstrong. Later, he ran for Congress, but while running, was diagnosed with cancer. He won the election for Colorado's new 6th district in 1982, but he died before being sworn in. Jack Swigert passed away at 51 years old. Oh, I know you were talking to Snort, but I was just trying to figure out what the comment was about. I thought it was Texas A- Texas A&M. No love lost there, it sounds like. Then we have Peggy Limpton, that passed away at 72 years old, an American model, actress, and singer. She made appearances in many of the most popular television shows of the 60s before she landed her defining role as flower child Julie Barnes in the crime drama The Mod Squad. She won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress for that show. After the Mod Squad, Lipton married musician Quincy Jones and began a 15-year hiatus from acting, during which she raised her two children, Kidada and Rashida Jones. She returned to acting in 1988, performing in many TV roles, including Norma Jennings in David Lynch's Twin Peaks. And Snortabubas says the things I could tell you about Texas A&M. And Dadman says, "Oh, we could talk all day. I'm sure about that." So Peggy Limpton passed away at 72 years old. Then we have Christopher Collins, 44 years old, an American actor, stand-up comedian, best known as the voice of Cobra Commander in the G.I. Joe animated series and Starscream in the first Transformers animated series. He had a few guest roles in the Star Trek series The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. He voice acted Mo Slack and Mr. Burns in the first season of The Simpsons, and he had many other roles in television series and films. He also had a successful stand up comedy career. Christopher Collins passed away at 44. We have Michael Chiklis, 61 years old today. Happy birthday, American actor, director, producer, musician. Cobra! Yes, says David C. in regard to G.I. Joe. Musician. He's best known for his role as Los Angeles Police Department Detective Vic McKay in The Shield, for which he won a Primetime Emmy Award. Um, He was also in The Commish as the Commissioner Tony Scully. He was in Daddy-O, No Ordinary Family, a sci-fi fiction comedy drama. He also was Vic Savano in Vegas. He played Del Toledo in American Horror Story Freak Show and also Nathaniel Barnes in Gotham. In film, he's best known for his role as The Thing in the two Fantastic Four films. He was also in Eagle Eye, When the Game Stands Tall, and Hubby Halloween. Mark Chiklis, 61 years old today. And I put, I hope I did this correctly. Michael Wong, a Malaysian singer, he is 54 years old today. He has sung and written many love themed ballads and love songs, many of which have high popularity. He is known in the Mando pop scene as the Prince of Love Songs. He began his singing career in a duo with Victor Wong. The pair had attained notable success in Taiwan, but in a mutual agreement, they split in 2000. He has released 5 solo albums since then, the third being his breakthrough album, Fairy Tale. He has achieved a great success in Taiwan, mainland China, Hong Kong, and Malaysia, where he is based. He has also helped several other successful singers by composing songs for them, including the ballad Courage, which was originally sung by Fish Leong. Fish Leong. So Michael Wong, 54 years old today. Happy birthday. And we have Cameron Diaz, 52 years old today. She's an actress known for her work in both comedy and drama. Her films have grossed over $3 billion in the U.S. box office. While still in high school, she signed a modeling contract with Elite Model Management. She made her film debut at the age of 21 opposite Jim Carrey in The Mask. She also had supporting roles in the romantic comedy My Best Friend's Wedding. She also starred as the Mary in There's Something About Mary. She also was in the dramas Any Given Sunday and Spike Jonze' fantasy film Being John Malkovich. That gave her a reputation as a dramatic actress as well as a comedic one. She received praise for her supporting roles in Vanilla Sky and Gangs of New York. She had greater commercial success in the action comedy Charlie's Angels and its sequel, and she also voiced Princess Fiona in the Shrek franchise. She was also in the other comedies Her Shoes, The Holiday, What Happens in Vegas, Night and Day, The Green Hornet, and Bad Teacher. After starring in 3 successful comedies in 2014, The Other Woman, Sex Tape, and Annie, she retired from acting to focus on her family. She made a return to the profession in 2022 by starring in the Netflix action comedy Back in Action, and she will reprise her voice role as Princess Fiona in Shrek 5, everybody. Scheduled for release in July of 2026. Shrek 5. Do we really need a Shrek 5? No, no, we don't. No Shrek 5. Uh, and we have Jun Matsumoto. He is 41 years old. And this is for me. This actor is for me. I have watched him in so many shows and I really liked him. So I wanted to put him on here. He is an actor, singer, radio host, and model. He's a member of the boy band Arashi and is Arashi's concert producer as well as production advisor for other groups. He's best known to Japanese television dramas for his portrayal of Damyoji Tsukasa in the Hanayori Dango series, which I saw him and I loved it. It is basically called Boys. Um, all of a sudden, it just popped out of my brain. Um, he won the GQ's Japan's Man of the Year award under the singer-actor category for his work. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy now. I gotta get the title right. I can't remember. Oh, Boys Over Flowers. Gosh, I couldn't think of that. All I can remember is the two words "boys" and "flowers" and could not figure the rest of it. So yeah, "Boys Over Flowers." It's a good, they're good series. A lot of countries have remade it. He made his breakthrough in 2001 when he was cast um, in the third season of Kaidashi Shonen no Jinkobo. He also was in the live action series of Gokushin, which is really cute. It's basically a teacher who she is she was raised by the yakuza, so she's really tough, but she wants to be a teacher. So they give her the worst class ever, the delinquents and all that, and they think they've got a pushover because it's a girl, and they do things, and she earns their respect. And it's really good. It's a manga, it's also an anime, and it's also a live action. His portrayal of the troubled but highly intelligent student Shin Sawada drew acclaim and won him a Best Supporting Actor award also. He also played in the live action adaptation of the manga series Kimi wa Peto as Takeshi Momogoda. Excellent. Another one that I watched. I really enjoyed it. Um, so, yes, that is, this is for me, everybody. This birthday was for me. Um, And when he played in Hana Yori Dango, his portrayal was the airheaded but arrogant leader of four rich heirs, and it won him another Best Supporting Actor award. He starred in a lot more television series and films, but these are the ones I watched and enjoyed. So, yes, that one was for me, everybody. And Okie dokie. That is all of our birthdays for today. I hope you enjoyed them. We are an hour and 43 minutes into the show, and Devin says we have a 21 likes. Wowzer. Let me check and make sure. Wowzer, wowzer. Thank you very much. Mine says 20, but I'm not gonna say you're lying. And let's see how is our poll. We have 22 votes in our poll. I like playing this game best. Marbles is first, Slinky is second, and with a tie for third has been broken. Pickup six is third, and Jacks is fourth. Jacks were the Legos of its day, man. You stepped on a Jack, and it is a killer. So yes. Huzzah! Yes, and the collapse pause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, so guess what time it is? It is a meme time, and today is a natural National Beach Day, and that's where I got my memes. Everybody loves a good day at the beach, right? Celebrate your affinity for the coast today on National Beach Day, according to National Today. This holiday raises our awareness of the beauty of beaches while also calling attention to keeping them clean and safe. Here's how you can help. After enjoying the beach, leave nothing behind. Keep animals from getting trapped and tangled in trash on land and in water. So swim, dive, surf, and take in the world's aquatic playground. Just remember to do your part to protect one of the most cherished natural resources, our beaches. So, National Beach Day, everybody. So, it is a memer time for the memes, for something meaningful. Yay! And instead of storming Area 51, we should all storm a local beach and clean it up. Yes, that is what National Beach Day is about. Beach Day is about. Not only enjoying the beach, but keeping it clean. And unfortunately, a lot of that garbage that washes ashore is from the ocean that people have thrown in the ocean. So don't throw stuff in the ocean either, everybody. Come on. Can you reach me? No, I'm busy. I am busy. Sorry. A picture of me at the beach this summer. Yes, that would be me. I am not a beach fan, everybody. I don't like the sand. Uh, I don't like salt water. I don't like creatures in the salt water. Uh, there's things that poop in it. I don't like it at all. I need a 6 month vacation twice a year. Anyone else with me on this? Oh, Snorter Poopa saw that seal. Yum, 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 yum. Yes. Yes, I want 2 6 month vacations. No, I'm saying no, don't. Treat the beach better than the fish that live in it. You know, the fish poop in it. I'm not talking about people. The fish, the creatures poop in it. That's why I don't want to go out there. It's the fish's toilet. It's the sea. Yes, you did. Okay. It is the sea creature's toilet. That's what I'm referring to, Phantom. Um, My youngest doesn't like the ocean either. I don't know if you heard, but we were at the beach once. I went with some friends, and I had six. I literally had six beach umbrellas so that I wouldn't get the sun because I burn horribly. And my youngest was out in the water, and I'm talking to my friend, and I'm looking, and they're bopping up and down, and I'm going, friend, I think I think they're drowning. And my friend goes, what? I goes, I think they're drowning. And she goes, what? And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're drowning. And we go run out and we get her. And then right after that, we went to no drowning lessons. Um, but yes, um, beaches are not my favorites. What did I look like at the beach? Taking beach-in selfies. Yes, one of the darkest memes I've seen is Kermit cooking bacon with the caption, "If I can't have her, no one will." Yes, that was a bacon meme. I actually believe I showed that when we had bacon memes. And if you're on my Discord, you can look and find it there. Yes, it was a very dark, dark meme. Even adults need a timeout chair. Thanks, Miss. Yes, yes, I understand. Why would I want to swim in the fish toilet? A pool is clean. Yes, I fall out, Dave. I love the dark meat. I love yes, the ones that are just a little yeah, they push the edge. I do love those memes also. And let's see, when everyone decides to go to the quiet beach, and that's another reason I don't like the beach. Too many people. When your beach body isn't ready, but you're going to enjoy the beach anyway, live with it, peoples. Live with it. Girl at the beach pretending to balance on a soda bottle. Boys at the beach. I'm going to pee a rainbow. That is so true. Look at this meme. That one is so true. I forgot my sunscreen. I put my symptoms on WebMD and it turns out I just need to be on a beach drinking something cold. The answer may not be at the beach, but should we at least check? Let's go to the beach, they said. It'll be fun, they said. With a gazillion people, they said. No, I said no. Oh, no. No matter what symptoms, WebMD says you have the C word. And it's like terrifying. I do not look at WebMD. I do not like it. When your beach towel is from Costco or Sam's Club or any of those other big box stores, I'll have a little towel here. I'm no doctor, but maybe you need a little more vitamin C. No, I do not. I asked my friends to take cute candid pics of me at the beach, and this is what I got. I'm now accepting applications for new friends. Well, man, you got to give them some. Yeah, we're not. Yes, there are just some things we will not talk about on this channel, Fallout Dave, and yeah, that's a whole stream in itself. It took me a few seconds to realize this wasn't a gorilla walking on the beach. Can you guys tell what it is? Yes. What is the appeal of being on hot torture sand to go into the cold fish toilet, waiting on a shark to treat you as a chew toy? Exactly. Yes, that is funny. If you guys can't tell, this is a fisherman. There's his arm and his hat, and that's his other arm here, and he's got a fish right here. But I tell you, it still looks like a gorilla, even though I know it's a fisherman. I think that I love those pictures like that. It's the ghost of Harambe. Yes, I am haunting the beach. And our last one, I go to the beach to surf the web. Why? 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 That's all I got to ask. Why? Can you imagine all the sand and crap that will get into your laptop doing that? But there are some people. That is our memes for today, everybody. It is an hour and 53 minutes into our show, 10:53 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I thank you all for being here. We have, let's see, we have 9 people still watching. We have, come on, we have 20 votes according to me. That man says 21. I will accept the 21. We have a 22 of votes in our poll. And Marbles is in the lead. Slinky, Pop, Pickup Sticks, and Jacks in that order are the others. So, yes, and the Fallout Dave says, what's the point of going if you're doing that? I agree. If you're going to, yes. Tom B. Hey, Tom B. Marbles for the win. Yes. Yes. I like all of those games. I like Jacks. I actually have Jacks. I've got all those old games. I love Pickup Stick, but people can be vicious on Pickup Sticks was the Jenga of that generation. And yeah, you if you move one, people are like, you moved it, and you're like, oh, shut up, no, I didn't. And then there gets an argument. But yes, 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 yes. So let's see, where are we at? Let's go ahead and I'm going to end our poll now. Um, Well, actually, let me check something out here real quick and see if someone is going to be streaming here. Yes. So let me go ahead and get that link and post it over here. So Sci-Fi Mommy does a galactic cafe every I think Monday through Friday at noon. Sometimes it's at 12:30, but it looks like today it's at noon. So I'm going to put in the link to that in just a little bit for you guys to go over there and give a Mrs. Raid for Sci-Fi Mommy. But right now, let me do my quick little announcements for future shows and how you can support me if you wish to. First off, my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. It is Monday through Friday for the time being. So get your daily dose of positivity Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. If you've been watching, you see we do puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes, and I think we have a good time doing that. So I hope you guys show up on Monday for our next morning musings. On the Tuesday, I will be building the Rainbow Millennium Falcon. It is a mock that was created by another builder who I do not know his name straight off of my head, but it will be listed on Tuesday when we actually do the build. He did this build and he graciously shared the instructions for free. He could have charged something. He could have charged a couple bucks for his time, but he didn't. He gave it to us for free. So I will be building this on Tuesday. I've already built the peacock and the unicorn from this 3-in-1 creator set. And the next one we will build is the Millennium Falcon. I also have blocking out the boredom, my impromptu build streams. I don't do them often, but when I do, you can find out about them on Twix and Threads. So follow me there to get that information. You can support me on by buying me a cup of coffee. Or by getting me a gift on my throne. The throne is a creator wish list. Ko-fi is a donation site. Both of them are Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. You got mail, you want to send it to me, Dadman Walking 55, or Angelo, my youngest, who is a streamer on Twitch. You can at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. My streams and VODs, youtube.com at Mrs. DadmanWalking55. There's a period after Mrs. there for Twitch TV, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no number. To get reminders, you can do it on Twix at MDadmanWalking, Threads at Mrs. DadmanWalking55. I'm also working on my Discord. When I get that all set, I will let you guys know. I'm just working on the security aspect to make sure that I can keep it a safe environment for all that are there. The poll, did we end the poll? We did not. Let's go ahead and end this poll. 1 second here. Let's remove that. Let's go ahead and end the poll. The poll is ended with 23 votes. Thank you guys so much for that. We have Marbles in the lead, Slinky second, Pickup Sticks third, and Jax are fourth. I love that every one of them got a vote. Thank you, all 23 people who voted. Thank you for the 7 people that are still watching and for the 21 likes. Yes, the 21 likes has finally kicked in. Thank you guys so much for all of that. So I'm going to put this link out here. Guys, go over there and give a raid to Sci-Fi Mommy. She should be starting any minute now. So on that note, I say, see you guys later. Be kind, show love, and remember you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. You have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.